Now, afternoon, Martin, Marie, great to have you with us. Very welcome along. Just excuse me moving around a little bit, just making sure the two angles are okay here. So that's me on the laptop. Good shot. And just fix up the phone a little bit here. That should be a little bit better. Let's get myself right into the center. And just let a little bit of extra light in there as well. Should be a little bit better now for the phone. Right, okay, so very welcome along. Today's chair, Jim, delighted to be back delivering the class to you today. So very welcome along everyone on Facebook. Very welcome along everyone on YouTube also. Just letting everyone tune in, a minute or two early here, so just let everyone settle in. As always, I'm in a good strong chair. All of the exercises will be led from a seated position. As I'll always say, any movement that feels painful, just doesn't feel right, I would always advise just to leave that exercise out, not to persist if it just doesn't feel right as a movement. With these chair sessions or seated sessions, I'll always just talk about connecting with parts of the body, looking to get the connection with areas like our shoulder, back, hip, whatever it may be the movement we work on. As always, I'll work in little blocks of work, putting 3, maybe 4 exercises together in a little cluster, and we'll repeat each movement for 2 rounds. So we had a good chance to connect with each and every movement that we tried today. So we might have a drink of water ready, plenty of space, and I will get started now in a couple of seconds. But again, say great to have you all with us. Just checking in there, Joan. Great to have you with us. Okay, so I'll start off the workout now as we approach into 2 o'clock. I'm going to guide us through a warm-up and then into our main circuits or blocks of work. So let's begin warming ourselves up. Might be a little bit cool where you are, so definitely want to get the body moving and active and warm here. So let's begin. We'll sit nice and tall, and I'll just begin slowly rolling the shoulders back. So where I'll always start off my movement, the shoulders, just looking to get a little bit of movement here, slowly rolling shoulders back. And just nice, slow and purposeful movement. Not looking to go really fast. I'd rather get lots of range, lots of movement, but nice and controlled. I will now change direction and bring the shoulders forward in circles. So slowly forward in circles here. Again, just creating as much movement as I comfortably can. Okay, just mentioned the weather being a little bit cooler there. Maybe the hands, fingers in particularly in this kind of weather, where it's very frosty, cold, might be a little bit stiff. So just shaking the hands out nice and light, and then just open and close, spread the fingers apart. I'll always say, just like any other part of the body, just getting movement through the fingers. In the same way we work shoulders, hips, we just want to get plenty of movement through the fingers. Just open and close, spreading apart. Now bringing the hands together and just slowly turning right and then over to the left. Just getting a nice stretch through the back, just slowly rotating from one side to the next. Okay, and just continue on there, just checking in. Martina, great to have you with us. Happy New Year also to you, Martina. Okay, just slowly moving from one side to the next. Okay, keeping those hands together. I might just fully interlace the fingers now. Just gently drop down between the legs and then straightening back up. Again, just creating just a little bit of movement. Gently leaning forward and straightening back up in the seated position. Okay, bringing those hands up just to about chest height and just nice smooth press directly out from the chest. Just pressing straight out in front. Okay. And back down, bringing hands to my legs, and I will just slowly stretch down, hands towards feet. Again, just creating a little bit of movement, leaning forward. Just taking our time to just slowly warm up, just gently stretching down, hands towards feet. Okay, from this position, just straightening back up, just taking it into a march. Like I was saying, the warm up, just general movement. Just very simple, just get the legs moving, just to march on the spot. Just creating that nice movement here, warming the body, physically warming ourselves up here. Gradually bringing our heart rate up. Okay. From this position, let's just lightly kick the legs out. Again, just creating a little bit of movement here. Just switching the legs on. And we'll work all these body parts a little bit harder in the main blocks of work. Okay, and again, just returning back to a nice light march. Just keeping the legs moving here. Nothing too intense at this point. We are just gradually switching everything on here. And welcome along anyone tuning in. We're just warming up. No need to worry. Just warming up. Ease your way in here. And then again, just lightly extend the legs out. Just a light little kick out in front. And then just switching on to the hips next. I'm just going to lightly step out to the sides, one leg at a time. Open the right leg, open the left leg. And again, just don't never worry too much about the range here. Just gradually opening up. Just slowly opening right leg and then left leg. Okay, and then down. Finally, just going to move into the ankles here. I want to elevate my right foot and just slowly guide that foot around in circles. Just think of your toes leading the movement. Draw nice big wide circles with the toes of your right foot. And then just reverse and change direction, slowly drawing nice big circles with the toes of your foot. Again, just an area that can be a little bit tight, stiff. I'll always say the first thing when we get up in the morning on our feet, so nice to just get that little bit of movement through the ankle. And similar here, before we start to get a little bit more active with the movement, always like just get the ankle switched on, moving, opened up. Swap sides over to your left foot. Just going to start off nice and slow around in circles. Think of the toes of your foot, drawing nice big circles. The key point that I always say here is keep the action slow. Very easy to go really fast without really connecting and opening up here. But if I take it slow and work through as big a circle, as much range as I possibly can here. And it's actually quite challenging to slow the movement. That is the challenge. Change direction. Again, just drawing nice big circles with the toes of my left foot. Just really opening up here. And down, okay? Just finish off, down on the 2 feet, and then just rock the feet forward and back. Up on the toes, back onto your heels. Just rocking the feet forward and back here. And we'll just finish out and down. Okay, so just checking in quickly there. And Mary, great to have with us. Michael, Happy New Year to all. Very welcome along. So again, said a little bit cooler. Just want to keep you active, keep you moving. I'm going to bring you into your first little block of work. We're going to work the legs, and just a simple, straightforward leg extension today, just to get that activation in the leg, particularly the thigh. And we're going to do some arm circles, so that will be really about activating, connecting with your shoulders. So, first action, leg extension through the right side. You might like to hold the side of your chair, just to set the position. And what I want to do is extend my right leg, pause, slowly back down. Extend, pause, slowly back down. So just bring that little bit of control into the movement. I don't want to speed through this. I want to take my time just to actively pause and then slowly back down. You'll see at the bottom of the movement, I'm not going to rest for very long. So as soon as I feel the floor, I'm straight back up into the next repetition. So I'm just looking to keep a little bit of activation, keep the legs switched on. As soon as I feel the floor, I'm straight back up into the next one. But at the top, I don't mind to pause. This is where I'll pause and then slowly down. But not resting at the bottom, just keeping a little bit of tension through the legs. So it's just the kind of intent, the way that we're working this one, going with a little bit of control. Extend, pause, slowly back down. Again, I'm not really going to set a rep count here. I just want to get plenty of repetitions and that you might feel a little bit of connection through the thigh of that leg. Really important, keeping those legs nice and strong. So let's go one more time. And down. So hopefully feeling switched on there. Let's go over to the left leg. Extend, little pause, slowly down, straight back up. So again, what might start off very simple and light as we'll go along. Hopefully we'll start to get more of a squeeze, more of a connection. Do visualize where you're trying to work, that thigh of the leg. Bring as much connection with that part of the leg as we can. So every time, just extend, little pause, slowly back down. Just working, connecting with your left leg here. Again, plenty of repetitions, just looking to really connect with the left leg here. Extend, pause, slowly down, straight back up every time. Just going to go one more time through the left and down, okay? Just to set the position, nice and tall. I'm going to move to the upper body next, so my arms are out straight. Palms and hands are down, and I'll just start moving slowly forward in circles. So arm circles, if I look either side, I can see my hands are drawing small circles to my side. Movement and the control is from the shoulders here, keeping the arms nice and straight, slowly moving forward in circles. I would always go for control as opposed to really fast here. So I want to go nice and smooth. If I go really fast here, I'll run out of steam pretty quickly. If I just keep this as a nice steady action, I'm going to feel better movement and more control and connection with my shoulders. So just slowly forward in circles. Okay, let's pause, reset, turn the palms of the hands up to face the ceiling. And then let's slowly go backwards in circles. So it's going to work through the two ranges, opening up the shoulders a little bit here. Again, just keep the movement slow and steady as opposed to really big and fast. As the movement feels okay, you feel comfortable, you might just start to slowly open it out and go in a bigger range. That's okay. We'll just start small, gradually build it up. And we'll just finish out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest down. Might feel a little connection around the shoulders there. So just after that one, take it nice and slow, nice and relaxed. Just roll the shoulders back. A little bit of a breather here. And we'll try that little mini circuit again. Just slowly roll the shoulders back. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, Helen. Yeah, I'll just be careful. I'll try and bring the foot up a little bit higher on the next one. Sorry about that. Um, I'll see if I can adjust just to let a little bit more light in. Might be able to just let a little bit more in as we continue there. Just don't want to blind it too much either. It's just a bit of an art to perfect here. Hopefully that'll let a little bit, just without blinding the screen too much. Hopefully that's a little bit better. As I say, just to get it kind of just right. That you can see, that might be a little bit too much. Hopefully that's all right. Okay, so let's move into that circuit again. Back to the start, leg extension. Okay, so working through the right leg, extend, pause, and slowly back down. As soon as you feel the floor, straight back up. Okay, just extend the right leg, pause, slowly back down. So let's just work through that right leg. And again, just getting as much connection as you possibly can. Extend, pause, slowly back down. So every time a little pause at the top, slowly lower back down. As soon as I feel the floor, I'm straight back up into the next one. Just extend up, pause, slowly back down. Just working, connecting with my right leg here. And again, every time I feel that floor, straight back up into the next leg extension. Just connecting, feeling thigh in that right leg, physically visualizing every time about connecting with my leg. And let's just go 3 more times. And 2. And 1. Swap sides over into that left leg. Let's go straight in. Extend the leg up. A little pause. Slowly back down. As soon as I feel the floor, I extend the leg straight back up. Okay, so just extending the leg every time. Little pause in the top position, slowly back down. I'm just looking to get as much connection, feeling through the top of that left leg as we can, around the thigh here. So we'll go another couple of times, just connecting, visualizing, connecting with that part of your leg. And I'll just go 3 more times. And 2. And once more. Okay, so we'll move into the shoulders next. Just try and let another little bit in there. Right. Okay. Okay, so just want you to open the arms out to the sides. Palms of the hands are face down, and I slowly move forward in circles from the shoulders. Nice straight arms, slowly guiding forward in circles here. Okay, so just not to rush the movement, just take it as a nice and steady action, slowly forward in circles here. Again, I don't want to rush through the movement, just want to go nice and slow forward in circles, thinking about your shoulders, powering the movement. So that's where I'll feel most of the work here, through my shoulders. So another couple of seconds, guiding those arms slowly forward in circles. And pause. Turn the palms of the hands up to face the ceiling. And slowly backwards in circles. Nice straight arms. Slowly backwards in circles. Keeping the arms straight. Keeping the palms of the hands faced up, gently guiding backwards in circles, keeping those arms straight and just connecting with my shoulders. Continue for another couple of seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Okay, so after that one, just want to gently roll the shoulders back, just taking a little bit of a breather here. Slowly roll the shoulders back. And then we'll just slowly roll the shoulders forward in circles. Just taking a little bit of breather after that harder work. And down. Okay. Now, my next a new little block of movements. So we're going to introduce 3 new movements. Again, just try and connect with the body, feel different parts here, and I'll try each movement or around twice. So, first action, I might sit slightly forward in the chair here. I want to sit nice and upright with my hands up. Okay, just about shoulder width here, chest height, roughly that kind of position. Rotate to the left and press. Rotate to the right and press. So I've moved away from the back of the chair, so I'm not too restricted with the movement. And each time that I swivel or rotate, I have a nice strong press out in front, just pushing away from my chest here. So rotation with a press. So nice stretch through the back and just nice smooth rotation and just pressing out. Really, I'm not going to get very far in terms of rotation. I'm not going to be fully turned to the left and right. It'll really be at a slightly diagonal angle. But I just want to keep the hands roughly in line with chest and just push directly or straight out in front. And we'll go once more in each direction. And back down, okay? Into a rowing. So we're connecting more with the front of the body there in terms of the chest, but also a little stretch through the back. Now I want to just connect with the back of my body. Stay forward in the chair, nice and tall, arms out in front. I want to imagine grab. So grab with the hands, twist, pull back. So reach, twist, pull back. Think 3 parts. Reach, twist, pull back. So every time that I bring those elbows back, tucking into my side, I'll get a nice squeeze, a nice connection with the back of my body. And because I'm sitting forward in my chair, I have space to access here, space to bring those arms back. I'm not restricted in any way by the back of my chair because I'm sitting forward in my seat. Just reach, twist, pull back. We'll just continue on another couple of times. And all I want from this movement is just to connect with the back of the body. Just getting that feeling, that connection, switching on the back of your body here. And we'll go twice more. And once more. And down. Okay. Next movement. Just a nice active movement here. Just want you to sit back comfortably in your chair. Take your armchair or the side for a little bit of support. Bring the legs out, your feet up off the floor. And I just want to imagine being on a bike and just lightly pedal forward in circles. Okay? Just bring a little bit of extra challenge and movement in. Might feel the hips quite active. Core and just those legs a little tired. But I won't push this one too hard today. Just going to go for a nice little short bout here. Pushing the legs forward in circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest down. I mentioned I'm not going to push that one too hard, but maybe in a week or two I'll bump the time up a little bit there. Okay, so let's go again. Same 3 actions. Anything didn't feel good, don't be afraid to change anything. Absolutely no pressure at all with any movement. So again, I'm sitting slightly forward in the chair, nice and upright, hands up, rotate to the left, press, return, over to the right, press, return. So just that nice rotation side to side and just pressing out in front every time. Keeping the hands roughly at about chest height and just think pushing out from your chest every time. So that nice stretch through the back, we get that nice smooth rotation and you're just pushing straight out in front every time. Just rotation and press. And we'll go another couple of times here. Not going to rush at any point, just taking our time. Rotation and press. Let's go once more on each side. And back in. Okay, staying forward in the chair, so we have a little bit of space between our back and the back of the chair. Nice and upright. Reach in front, twist the hands, pull back. Reach, twist, pull back. And we'll just continue on. Reach, twist, pull back. So every time I bring those elbows in, I tuck them in, I get a nice squeeze, a nice connection with the back of my body. So I'm just looking to switch on and connect with my back here. And I have space to access and to bring those elbows right back as I pull back and squeeze. 3 parts. Reach, twist the hands, pull back. Let's go for 3 more. And 2. And once more. And down, okay? We will extend the legs out next. Take support from the side of your chair, from the arms of the chair, or even just the side here. And I just want you to slowly pedal the legs forward in circles, keeping your feet up off the floor. Might feel a connection through the core. Might feel those hips quite active, or even just the legs getting a little bit tired here. Just going to go for a short bout again, pushing the legs forward in circles. We'll finish out 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest down. Okay, so that's your second block of work finished. We're going to move into a third and final block of work, and I'm going to bump this up to 4 movements again. Just looking at what I have, pull back. So the idea here will be to connect with the back of the leg. We'll have an overhead raise, so we'll connect a little bit with the shoulders, and we have a leg pull. So again, connecting with the legs on that particular movement. So a couple of different movements here, a couple of different parts of the body to connect with. First movement, I will show from the side angle. So just make sure I get space to demonstrate this one. Okay, so what I want to do is I'll sit slightly forward in the chair. I want to bring my right leg out. I am on the heel of my right foot. From that position, I pull the leg back until I'm on my toes. So I go from the heel of the foot to the toes of my foot, pulling the leg back, just working through the right leg. Heel to toes. Just open the position up. No need to push too extreme between the positions. Just ease your way in. Couple of different points. Movement through the knee. Might feel a little connection with the back of the leg. And also that movement in your feet, working from heel to toes in terms of tapping the floor. So just continue through the position, pulling that right leg back from the heel of your foot to the toes of your foot, just bringing that right leg back. And we'll go another couple of times, working through the right leg. And down. Swap sides. I'm on my left heel now, so extend your left leg out on the heel of the foot. Pull back to the toes and extend the leg back out. So I work each time from the heel of the foot to the toes of my foot, pulling the leg back. Heel, toes, heel, toes. Just pulling the leg back, movement through the knee, movement through the feet, the ankle here, and connecting, maybe a little connection with the back of your left leg as you pull the leg back. So just want to work a couple of times through the position, pulling that left leg back. And I'll just go another couple of times here. 3 more. 2, 1. Okay, I'll take up a front position again. Next one, you can sit right back into your chair. Bring your hands together. I want you to straighten the arms out. And the action now is to raise the arms as high as comfortable. Slowly back down. With this raised movement, I want you to think about keeping your upper body straight. So trying to take notice that you're not swaying or rocking the body forward and back. Think of the movement through your shoulders in terms of raising the arms here. Up as high as you can, slowly back down. And if as high as you can was this position here, no need to force it beyond. Every single person will be different in terms of range. Just work with a range of movements that feels right for you. That would really be the key here. So nice straight arms, raising up. Henry, great to have you with us. Happy New Year. So just raising the arms up, slowly back down. But the key, as I say, that little bit of feedback that your body isn't moving. So you're not arching the back, you're not swaying through your upper body. Just keeping it nice and controlled. And let's just go 3 more times. And I'll go twice more. No hurry. And once more. And back down. Okay. Next, one of my favorite movements, just to get a little bit of activation in the legs. I want to straighten the legs out. So bring your feet right up off the floor. So they're not down just above the ground, they're right up off the floor. That's the challenge here. Straighten the legs out. And I want to just pulse those legs up and down. I might hold on to the side of the chair for a little support, keeping the feet up. And just pulse those legs up and down, keeping the thigh or the leg switched on. A little bit of tension through the position. I don't need to kick in a huge range. I'm just trying to keep my legs straight and just lightly pulsing up and down, keeping the tension, keeping the legs switched on. And I'm trying to keep my feet right up. I can see them just on the camera there. I don't want to drop out of shot. I want to keep my feet right up here, keeping the legs switched on. So let's go for another couple of seconds. We'll count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest down. Okay, take a couple of seconds, check with yourself how that felt. Anything that didn't feel comfortable, no pressure. Make any adjustments, maybe work through a smaller range, anything like that in the second round. But if everything feels okay, second round of those same movements again. So I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to go for those leg pullbacks again. I like to sit forward a little bit. It just helps me straighten the leg out better. Bring your right leg out onto the heel of your foot. And I want you to pull the leg back from the heel to the toes of the foot. So again, I'm getting nice movement through the knee. Movement through the foot and the ankle here. And just maybe a little connection with the back of the leg also. So just really opening up through the leg here. Pull back, extend out. Pull back, extend out. So just working through the position. Heel, toes. Heel, toes. The further I pull back, you can explore with the range, but if that's difficult, there's no pressure to pull back too far. So just work within a range that feels appropriate and right for you. Bringing that right leg back from the heel to the toes. 3 more. 2 and 1. Reset. Left leg. Heel out. So extend the left leg on the heel of your foot. Pull the leg back to the toes. And then extend out. So heel, toes. Heel, toes. So we'll just continue working through the left leg here. Pulling back from the heel to the toes of the foot. Just working through left leg. And again, if you can just get a little bit of activation, a little bit of feeling in the back of the leg, perfect. We're just getting nice movement through the knee also. And also down around that foot and ankle, moving really nicely here as you go from the heel right back until your toes tap the floor. So let's work through it the last couple of times. Go 3 more. And 2 and one, and back. Okay, back to my front position. I want to bring my hands together, and again, think about your body staying straight. So as I lift the arms, I don't want to rock or sway through the body. I want my upper body to stay straight. So I'm fixed in position, hands together, raising the arms up as high as I comfortably can, slowly back down. And again, whether that's in front, whether that's fully overhead, find the position that feels right to you. No pressure. Again, I just work kind of slowly through the position. If I start to go really fast, I might just be using momentum rather than just working with the range that my shoulders want here. My hands stay together, just gently guide up, overhead, slowly back down. Just raise up, overhead, slowly back down. And we'll just continue. Go another couple of times here. Let's try 3 more. I lightly exhale as I raise. And inhale as I return. 1 more time. And back down. Okay. Final movement. My leg pulses here. I want to bring those feet right up off the floor so they're not down at the ground. They're right up off the floor. Legs are straight. Almost imagine kind of strapping yourself in. Hold on to the chair and pulse those legs up and down. Keeping those legs up. Keeping the feet up off the ground. Tension switched on. So let's go. A good long bout here. Keeping the legs straight. Not a huge range, just a very small little range. Just keeping the legs switched on as I lightly pulse up and down. Work hard to keep those feet up. And we'll go. I'll count this one down shortly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest down. Might feel a little bit of tension, a little bit of burn around the legs. Okay, so 3 rounds. We worked 2 blocks of 4 and 1 block of 3, performing each movement twice. We did a little bit of work, areas like the thigh or legs, shoulders, back, chest, lots of different areas today involved. So all we want to do now is take a couple of minutes just to go through a couple of stretches and just to relax the body down. Hopefully enjoyed that session today. So let's begin. Lower body first. I'm going to turn to the side. What I want you to do is sit right back into your chair comfortably. Elevate the right knee and lightly grasp the knee with your 2 hands. From this position, gently raise that knee up as high as comfortable, as opposed to bending the body down. Raise the knee up. Hold position. So my back is in a lovely flat position. It feels really good here. My hip feels switched on, and might feel a little stretch around the glute here also. So a couple of different areas that you may feel. Just want to hold that position for a couple of seconds. And back down. We'll work through the same side. Just take a second. Just adjust, reset. Elevate the right knee. Lightly grasp with the 2 hands. And gently raise that knee up as high as comfortable. Hold position. Knee is raised up as high as comfortable. And just hold that nice stretch. Just a nice relaxing movement. I say for me, always feels really nice. Just to kind of lengthen the position, just to that back in a lovely flat position here. Really good. So just hold for a couple of seconds. And back down. Reset. We're going to work to the left side twice now. Reset. Left knee, elevate. Lightly grasp with your hands. And then gently raise that knee up as high as comfortable. Just going to hold for a couple of seconds here. And again, always think of the knee being raised up as opposed to bending the upper body down. And rest down, reset. Same side again, just readjust. Elevate the left knee, lightly grasp. And gently raise that left knee up as high as comfortable here. Again, just want you to hold that position. And then back down. Reset, okay? So, on this position, next I want you to just extend your right leg, lengthen the leg out, hold. So just hold for a couple of seconds here. And then back down. Extend the left leg, again hold, just keep the position for a couple of seconds. And back down, back to the right. I'm just gonna hold a little bit longer this second time, just straighten, stretch that leg out. Just gonna lengthen it a little bit each time. Slowly back down. Left leg, outstretched, just want you to hold that position. Okay, just take a couple of seconds longer this second time, and I'm going to build up into a third time on each leg. And I just gradually extend the stretch each time. And down, and then third and final time, straighten your right leg out. Hold the position, keeping that right leg out. Okay, and I say this third final time, just want to hold it for a little bit longer here. Little bit of a shake in my leg, just as I hold the third time, and back down. Finally, left leg once more, straighten the leg out, pause the position, holding a little bit longer this third and final time. Another couple of seconds. And down, okay? Just to open up through the hip, just sit nice and tall. Open right leg for a couple of seconds, just step out to the side and not needing to force the position too far. Might feel a little stretch in our thigh. Back in, same leg again, just going to go twice more, open to the side, pause for a couple of seconds. Just again going a little bit longer second time. Back in, and then once more through that right leg. Step to the side, let's hold, open that position. Another couple of seconds. And back in. Back to your left leg, step to the side, stretch through the inner thigh. So I want to hold that position. Back in. Same again, just step out to the side, hold. Again, it's going a little bit longer each time, just the way I like to do it on the stretches. Sometimes people find stretching a little bit hard, difficult. So the way I do it here, I would just maybe start with a couple of seconds, build it up. So you can just go a little bit longer gradually and kind of find a point where you feel a little bit of stretch, a little bit of activation, but that you're not pushing too harshly that it's painful or sore. So I just like to slowly work it up, just even adding a couple of seconds each time. And back. Okay, just reset. Just want to open up that chest, arms by my side. Just gently pull back, open up that chest. Hold position. And relax down. Again, just gently pull those arms back. Just think about puff, open up the chest, stretch in the position. Hold for a couple of seconds longer. And back, and one more time. Arms back, chest out, holding the stretch. So I'm going to hold that position. Nice big stretch. Another couple of seconds. And down. Hands up. Press, stretch the arms forward as far as you can, so pushing away from your body. And then pull back. Might even feel those shoulder blades squeeze together here as I pull the hands back towards my shoulders. Stretch the arms out in front, hold position. Pull back. And one more time, Hopefully feels really nice. For me, this feels really good. Just stretch those arms, straighten out in front as far forward as you can, pushing away, and then pull back. Squeeze, hold the position, and relax. Okay. From there, just want to slowly roll the shoulders back. Just nice and slow. We did work those shoulders quite hard today, so just want to slowly roll them back. Just taking this as a really nice, relaxing movement as we finish up. And change direction, now guiding those shoulders slowly forward in circles. So just gently forward in circles. Just checking in there. Okay, so there, Bernie. Yeah, very welcome, Martin. So on the knee raise is difficult. Sorry about that. I missed a comment there, but I will give an alternative the next day. Very good question there. Like, if you find the movement difficult, don't be afraid to just ask for an alternative. I missed it on that one, but if you do find it difficult, no pressure ever, and nothing to worry about. Just bring those shoulders back again. So if there's a movement that just doesn't work great for you, don't be afraid to change it. And I'll keep a closer eye the next day just for the comments, so I can make the switch at the time. And back. So final action, just want to work with the head. With the head, I'll always say, or the neck, very delicate, nothing too extreme. So a very light turn to left and right. So very slowly, I'll just turn my head to look to the left. And then very slowly, I'll look to the right. You might notice I don't actually turn all that far because I don't want to force the position too far. Sometimes we'll force the position a little bit too extreme when it comes to the head and neck. Just keep it very slow and just work with the range that feels appropriate. So you don't need to overextend here. Small, slow, controlled movement. And back. Okay, I'm just going to finish out. Nice big deep breath, inhale, and a nice slow exhale. Same again. Once more. Okay, so that's our session finished for today. Well done to everyone on YouTube there, Martin, Marie, Bernie, everyone, very well done there, and very well done to everyone on Facebook also. Sorry if it was a little bit dark. Just I'll get the angles a little bit better. Hopefully the next day, just on the first one here, I'll try and get the light a little bit better the next day. But thanks very much for tuning in. We'll be back on Saturday with our session at 11 o'clock, and we'll also be back next week, 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock. So very welcome everyone. Well done Facebook. Angela, Mary, brilliant. No, you're all very welcome. Joan, very welcome. Great stuff, everyone. Okay, and very welcome, Bernie, Marie. Great to be back as well. And Bernie, we'll find out. Sorry about that. I missed the question, but as I say, it's no worry at all. I'll give you another alternative next week. And great work. Great to have you with us. So well done, everyone. I'll see you again next week.